this PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem, and Rich, this FedEx Cup season has been a beauty for this player. Handling it nicely, don't seem to be under any real pressure.
No, they've been going along quite smoothly this season. I have to say I'm very impressed. I'm looking forward to seeing them compete in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Let's get down to the action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good, this one. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Not much to sweat there. Starting the round at even par. We have a par 4 on this one. Wonderfully played. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's not the outcome they were after.
And coming up well short.
And here we are with the third shot. Whew. Wow. That was handy holding out from there. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. This shot from around 210 yards. Opting for the 5-wood. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
This putt is about 17 feet long. That looked good for a long time, didn't it? And that putt will drop. Well done. He's in a share of 9th place. Teeing off here at the 4th. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Yeah, that was slightly misjudged.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 9-iron. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Going with the 6-iron here. That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
He has this putt to save his par. Hey, nice looking line. Yeah, he'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, pretty shallow lie here in the sand. I don't think it'll be too hard getting out of here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only a few shots off the pace. This one's for birdie. This one's tracking, and the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
He finds himself currently tied for 5th. You've arrived at a par 4. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
And a chance to move into a tie for 2nd here. It's on a good line. Ooh. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one is headed to the right. This would be a great up and down. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich. And this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
It's heading into the rough, I think. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the 7. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
You've arrived at a par 5. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Sitting at 3 under par. Tied for second place. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. John, have you got a read on this one?
I'd say about 23 feet to the cup.
Get in the hole. Oh, so close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently tied for first. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. From around 180 yards out. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
That's disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And now 4 under for the tournament. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Left yourself an opportunity. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
This one looking really good.
Steady on. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Atta boy, good shot. Now 4 under par. Currently tied for top spot. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Oh, just missed. Putting for birdie. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the 5-iron here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
All right, John. How's this putt looking?
I think this is about a 24-foot putt from my guess.
Big chance here. Shame it didn't drop. You'll happily just go ahead and tap that in. And just a simple tap in left for bogey. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the 17th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Just hoping for an outcome now. Rich, this lie's not too tough in the bunker here, but the occasion is.
Yes, the moment. It always gets to you, doesn't it? It's a difficult thing sometimes to handle, the moment.
Big chance at an up and down here, and that'd be clutch. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Close to the lead. Make sure you drop this putt to maintain your momentum.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And as this player begins their final hole, they're 2 shots off the lead. Needs to make a move soon. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here at the 18th. Now this is a spot they need to get up and down from. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
They're having a bit of pressure out there. Let's see how they handle it.
You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 69 up for grabs here if he can hold this putt. And with it, that concludes his event. And as this event concludes, he'll take home a share of 3rd spot.
Not a bad result whatsoever. Top 3 at any tournament is a good showing. Didn't get the top prize, but still lots of positives to take from. However, they're probably also going to look at the negatives, what they could have done better to get to that 1st place. But still, nice paycheck headed their way.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beem, thanks for tuning in. Catch you. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in Minnesota. TPC Twin Cities to be exact. How's this opening hole fare?
It's a soft opening, 426-yard par 4 from the backs. And the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, that really doesn't come into play, so players are going to take driver, blow it over there. We're going to have a very short second shot. It's just a soft opening, not much to this hole. The only way you can really mess it up is if you really overthink it and miss it left off the tee or hit it wide right out of bounds. But all in all, it doesn't get any easier than this, Luke.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Time to tee off at the second. Oh, shanks a lot. That's awful. The ball looked a little thirsty. And here we are with the third shot. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Playing their fourth shot. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This next putt is for bogey. It's tracking. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Sitting at 1 over for the day. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Hopefully that double bogey on the last isn't scarring them for life.
That was wonderfully done. From about 200 yards out. Going with the 5-wood. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Getting ready to play their third. Nine feet to the cup. This is a good chance. And down she goes. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. It was on a good line. And this one is for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. This one should find the rough. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
This is a dicey lie, guys. Really deep rough here, and it's really thick too. Hopefully they can deal with this and be on their way shortly.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. I like the look of this. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Now 4 back after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. Well, Rich, the 3M Open was a recently New addition to the PGA Tour schedule now that it's had a full season. Players seem to get a 5 for the course. And what are your insights?
I think after the first year, yes, players are going to have a better understanding of what it takes to best take on this golf course. And that's what players like. They don't really like it when they go to golf courses for the first time and not really understand how the golf course is going to play. They should have a really good idea of what happened last year. In saying that, they still need to go out there and figure out the nuances. I don't think they totally got a hold of them all last year. So this year, it's still kind of a learning process. Overall, though, I think the tournament's going to be exciting. It's going to be wide open. A number of different players playing well right now. I don't want to say it's anybody's ball game, but let's face it. In Minneapolis, it's seemingly anybody can win.
And the other beauty of it is it's a full-blown PGA Tour event. You get the exemptions that come with it, the opportunities that flow of success here. So why treat it any differently?
Well, you don't, and I think the players understand that. It is going to be a good opportunity for some of those underlying pros that we haven't heard a whole lot from burst through onto the scene, possibly get their first win, or at least be in contention, get a taste of it on the PGA Tour for the first time. So there's opportunities abound, but I still go back to the players that have been playing well coming in this event. I think they're going to carry on, and this is a good opportunity to get them over that threshold and get that first win of the season.
Par putt coming up here. Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. We have a par 3 on this one.
This one's going to the right.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Looking really good. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, hate it when you hook it that bad. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Quality shot, that one. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Oh, what a stroke. Ouch, that hurts. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Trailing by 4 strokes. This hole here is a par 4. Well played, mate. Second shot here at the 10th. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. This one has eyes for the hole. Ah, that's frustrating. And tapping it in for par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Well, this should find the short grass. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. opting for the 6 iron. Oh, that was pure. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It's got a chance. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Time for the 2nd shot at the 12th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 strokes off the lead. You like that, didn't you? Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. Get excited. This could go in. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 5-wood. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Currently has a share of 2nd place.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Going with the hybrid. Should find the green here. And this is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one. Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And in it goes for the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Going with the 7. Just needs this one to kick right. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. The putt drops, now at 4 under with just a few holes to play.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
That's some good golf right there. And this is a mighty performance. Look at the player creeping up the leaderboard at just the right time.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Looking good. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently in the second position.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This putt is of 9 feet. It's on a great line. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Opting for the 3-wood.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And this putt for the tournament. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. This putt to get to 7 under the card. If it's up, it could be in. Oh, just missed.
It's unfortunate, Luke. I can only imagine what is going through this player's head right now. Disappointing, to say the least.
And that will do it for this player today. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? Microphone weren't plugged in. What a knobhead. Can't believe that. What a noob. I'm gonna get a coffee in a minute, I think. I haven't watched it yet, I'm gonna watch it tonight, so I'll see.
.2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Tributary Championship is about to begin.
Well, that went far right.
With Rich Beem in the booth. And on course, we've got John McCarthy.
Hi, Luke. Happy to be here with both yourself and Rich at Quincy Downs. They've given me a warm welcome here at the very least. Don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a great round of
That was
golf.
close.
Can't wait to see what happens out there.
A good look at a birdie here. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More of
Okay, can't wait then. You're building it up, Ben. Good for you. You're getting
starting the
excited.
round at even par. Here we are at the second tee. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Lining up from
Flipping
around
fly.
160 yards. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Oops.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Good stroke. Well done. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. It looked like it came out of a cannon.
That's because it did.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
This one's first cut, and not too deep into that first cut either. This might not be all that bad.
And here we are with the third shot. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole. Wow, what a shot.
Nobody, mate.
Absolutely in there
As far as I
close.
can see.
Good look at birdie coming up.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He finds himself currently tied for 9th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh.
That got caught up in a few of the branches.
I'm on the fairway. Or a different green.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Come on, get down. That always looked wet, didn't it? Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. This is from miles away. Okay, steady now. This next putt's for a Barney Rubble.
Finally rubble.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Double.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
He's having a
Time to tee
man.
off at the 6th. Oh, let's hope that double bogey at the last doesn't haunt them here. That was tough. Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader.
That dog will hunt.
7 feet to the cup. Hey, that's a chance. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Was it
And
for birdie?
unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Getting that one
Putt coming
down.
up is for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this. Bit too heavy-handed there. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, nice looking putt. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Hooked it again.
This one might roll into the rough. And John, what's this one looking like?
They are into some deep, deep rough here, fellas. Let's watch, see what they can do.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Tracking. Ooh, right by the hole. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently at +1 for the day. Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back? Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. I love seeing stuff like that.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Looking better.
Go on.
He's made it for eagle. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end.
Bring the
Give
flag.
yourself a pat on the back. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Just go ahead and tap that one in. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card.
What's that, Ben?
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. A thing of beauty. That's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
No.
That's going to find the water, sadly. Time now for the fourth shot. 3 behind our leader. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, almost went in. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this. It'll add up. Hey, nice looking line. Ouch, that hurts. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
What's that exclamation? Peach, Chucky,
And down
Soup,
it
Stop,
goes.
Count. What
Let's
does that
head to
mean?
the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole. That's tidy. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Not a bad shot, that. Still
Oh,
a
wow.
chance.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
This one's dialed in. Was on a good line. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Excruciatingly hard.
Oh, well done. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Go in. Ah, that's frustrating. Yep, well done.
All good, mate.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Handy effort, that one. Playing from around 210 yards here. 5 shots off the lead. Good shot there.
He's already had a few birdies today.
Yeah,
This
I know,
for
mate.
another.
Not many people turn up to listen to my tosh.
Oh, this looks pure. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
We'll get to the next match. I'm
Some
going to have a
lovely
coffee.
momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
I'm not moving anywhere.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole in one.
Not with me playing the don't.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Seven feet to the cup. That's well holed. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
The time that I go on as well,
Lots of
it's
undercut
not really
stuff.
conducive for people to watch, especially in America.
Four right.
That's inside the range. What a shot.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Yeah, I'll plan that.
Hole behind us. Let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And that'll drop him down to even par now. coming off the birdie. They'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Stop there.
Well, if he can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's up,
Yeah, he'll
Tiger.
take that. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
What was it? Because I was on so much caffeine.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the 5-wood.
Can't even see where that was
It's
going.
fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
And this putt for a final score of 71. Looks good off the blade. And that'll bring his tournament to a close.
I'm just going to get coffee. I'll be right back.
Well, Rich, it was great to share these moments with you and all the folks at home.
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Right, coffee's on. Wait for it to brew. Let's play the last one of today. Oh. Does this microphone sound better?
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles. And we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hanse.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hanse in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a
Oh
difficult
my
stretch of the golf
Lord.
course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers of the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the Bombers.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. This one's looking good. And there it is. He's in a share of 3rd place. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards, a split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
Nasty lie out of the rough, but look at this in the hole. Can you believe it?
And that finds him in a share of 2nd. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Personne ne celý Olaf. watch me play golf. I can watch myself on a big TV play golf.
Oh, great swing there. Second shot here on the 4th. And this putt to move into a share of first. Oh, just missed. This is a par putt. And down it goes. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Going with the 6-iron here. Nicely done. And John, how long is this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, it's looking like this one's around 21 feet to the hole, guys.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort,
You're still there,
let's
Ben.
take a look at how it stands. Currently 2 under for the day.
I'll take myself off my big TV.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out.
Get it in.
Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
He's currently in a share of top
Hi,
spot.
Robert. How you doing? On TikTok, no less. Hope you can hear me,
Maybe
okay?
feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
It's FedEx Cup playoffs time, and I'm very excited to see the action today as it begins. Rich, why don't you fill the folks in at home about what the FedEx Cup means to the players on the PGA Tour?
Well, for these rookies that we're talking about, it's more about, listen, they've proven themselves on the PGA Tour already. So this is basically just a step, the next step in their career, isn't it? This is just something that they can build on going forward. They've already had a good season. They made it into the FedEx Cup playoffs, but now it's time to get the experience. What does it take? What is different about the playoffs? And that's
Where are you
being
watching me from,
aggressive, I
Robert?
think.
Oh,
You
you
need to
gone.
go out there, play aggressive, assert yourself in these playoffs in order to keep moving through them.
Sure, they've been on the PGA Tour for a season, but the playoffs just have a different vibe about them, don't they?
They have a little bit of a different vibe, but I think that these players coming up through the college ranks, they've gotten all the experience in the big pressure events. So this is just a natural progression for them in their career. So it might be a little different scenario, but I don't think they're going to treat it as such necessarily.
Might be a cliche, but it's just another event, and they treat it like that. Look out.
Yeah, I'd say those sports psychologists, they're clever, aren't they?
Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. This one's tracking. Solid par putt, that.
Got one like on TikTok.
Now leading by
Isn't that
one shot.
amazing?
Here we are at the final hole on the front nine.
Ninth hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Yeah, that one's looking good. And not a bad approach. He'll be putted. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Looking really good, this one. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final nine coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them. Pretty good shot there.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead, and that will take him to
I'll
5
bring
under.
it to the boil when I need to.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
I'm gonna be impressed with this.
Get in. Yes! What a putt.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 3 strokes.
Yeah, I'm not
Two
even coming
great
in on
shots
Tuesday
required
with
here because
going
this
live.
hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
I got a pretty good look at this just now. Looks like around 36 feet to the hole.
Okay, steady now. Can make this one. It's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
It's a little wayward.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
No,
Just didn't drop. 11 feet to the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
It's tracking. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Still in the lead now after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Sitting at -6. Currently in top spot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Good putt that. Leading by a shot after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Yep.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Go on, get in the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
He sits in first position.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And
Why?
that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Get in the hole. That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. And that puddle drop. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Nicely holed, and for par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Not a bad line, this one. Oh, what a shot by our leader. That was a thing of beauty. You got all of that one. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Going with a 3-wood here.
4 left.
Getting up and down from here will win in the tournament. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. It's all come down to this. Putt for the title.
Putt is underway.
Well, that's the way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs, with a victory in the opening playoff event.
Let's play one more.
Trust. What a performance.
Yes, good victory here at TPC Boston. Great week all around. Plenty of players in contention. However, you can only have one winner, and this player rose and shone above the rest.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
One more round and that's it. Yeah, I am. Hope so, anyway.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Trios Championship is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Yeah, just basic, isn't it? Just 385 yards. Opportunities
what's
abound
the
to start
difference?
off your round with a birdie.
I don't
In
understand.
saying that, you get a little careless, you make a bogey, and you're really kicking yourself on such an easy opening hole.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Yeah, well played.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Looks like around 38 feet to the cup from here. Wow.
Looking great now.
They've made it. Off to a great start today.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpar score.
Making birdie in the
Well, he's
first
not said
hole
hello or
puts you in a
anything.
good frame of mood. It'll be fun to
I
watch
can't see
the
who's
round
on there.
progress.
Let's see what happens here on the second
Hi,
hole.
Jackson.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Getting ready to play their third.
I'm not seeing him say hello.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Oh, I can't see YouTube. Sorry, Jackson.
Ooh, nice line. And in it goes for the par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Oh, I see him now.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Opting for the 3-wood.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
change.
quality
Hang on a
shot, that.
second.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Hang on a sec. I don't know what to do. I don't know. What's it say on Twitch, Ben?
Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
I know, with all those muscles too, I don't get it.
Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Currently
Oh,
1
don't
under
know.
for the event.
Can't change it for some reason.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And after that par, we're looking for something good here.
I'll try again.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Lining up from the sand now.
Trying to sort this out. I don't know what to say. I changed the title on YouTube. I don't know why it's not changed it to playing golf.
Oh, well played. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to go here, guys.
Missed out.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Ah, that's frustrating. Bogey putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And with that, he moves up to even par. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Looking to bounce
Trying
back
to
after
change
that
it, but it
bogey,
won't.
and they've got a great opportunity here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 of the leaderboard if you can make this. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next.
I can't change it all because it'll
And that par
get mixed
ensures
up.
he'll stay right there at even par.
Gutted.
Here we are at the 6th hole. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Well, Rich,
And
this
was
is a
watching.
stop that not many
There's
people
obviously
know about,
isn't
the
a community
Atlantic
to
Beach
it.
Country Club, just down the way from TPC Sawgrass, where we get the Players Championship. But it's a beaut course in its own right, isn't it?
It's a short course, which I like because it's not a bomber's paradise as you see normally week in and week out on the PGA Tour. So this one, a little bit different venue. You got to be very strategic off the tee, narrow landing areas. The further down you hit it. But if you decide to take the driver and challenge it and you pull it off, you get rewarded with pretty easy
Oh, I did
seconds.
change it before I
It'll be
streamed.
fun and interesting to see how the players attack the golf course throughout the week.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Oh, just taking somebody out.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this should be unpredictable. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And he needs this to save par. Oh, just missed. This one's for bogey. And well holed. Let's move on. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Sorry, everybody. On YouTube.
Just a couple to play here on the
For
opening
messing up.
9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in three-putt territory. It's so far away.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That one's come up short. And this one is for his par.
Having a
That's too
nightmare.
bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. That should find the fairway. This shot is about 140
Funny, Ben.
yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go
I
ahead
like
and
that.
ride the wind back to this pin.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That one's headed left. Getting ready to play their third. He has this putt to save his par. Yep, he'll take that. Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
6 strokes off. God.
Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 5 at the 10th. This hole is wide open. Tier high and let her fly.
Oh, mate.
The interesting choice of the driver here. Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. Well, that's a handy shot. And that will drop in for birdie.
See you later, Jackson. Thanks for the likes.
And that ensures that he's back to even par now.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
You've arrived at a par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 11th. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance. This one looking really good.
And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Here we are, in front of a par 3. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Oh, it
14
took me
feet
behind
to
the
the cup.
tree.
This one's looking good.
Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Yeah, I'll blame him as well.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Yeah, nicely played. What an opportunity to make a birdie. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well done. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card.
And after that good play,
Taken
moving
off
up
over
the
me.
leaderboard.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. That one's heading down Broadway. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Oh, mate, Norris.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Par threes are always fun. See if he can knock it close. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
I think he's got about 23 feet to go here.
Ooh. An opportunity to make their par. And with that putt, now even par, with the final few holes to go.
Been a nightmare
Justin
round.
Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a one-shot buffer.
I don't know yet, Jackson.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how
Not
you
the best
take
of
on
me,
this
to be honest.
16th hole.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Couldn't make out, could I?
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Streaming twice.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, steady
Hang
now.
on a sec.
Well, this would be a good one to make.
Oh.
It's for par. And down it goes. Now 6 strokes back.
Couldn't make it
after
up,
that
could you,
hole.
Ben?
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it at only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right, water left.
And I'm in the water.
That's heading for the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Get excited. This could go in. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This next putt is for bogey. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-shot lead. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to
Oh,
bounce back.
well, this is the last
Difficult
game.
tee shot, water lurking down the left-hand side. Don't hit it where the wild things are.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Going with the 7.
Not going in the
That
water.
shot's going to get rinsed, I think. Time for the 5th shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. You'll shoot 73 here if you can hold this. Just didn't drop. Double bogey putt coming up here.
Right, that's it, people.
Nice round. Well played.
I've messed up somehow. Got 17 streams going on YouTube. 500 on Twitch and 1 million on.
That's one of those
TikTok.
performances where they're going to get a lot of more positives out
I'll
of it than
catch it all
negatives, wouldn't
later.
you say?
They should.
a good one.
Absolutely. Let's hope they look at it that way.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.